All right.
That's not nice at all.
Some people ain't nice. All right, so Nooner, Pilsner.
By Sierra Nevada. It's a Pilsner. Didn't do much on this other than the can says family owned and family operated. It's another one of those.
West Coast, East
Proud.
Coast, because they're in North Carolina, and their original brewery's in California. It's got the date, guys.
It's got the date. I can't really read it. Can you? You have your glasses on. I don't.
No, these are for seeing far away.
Okay.
Up close with like.
Yeah.
Packaged on February 2nd of 2017. March, April, May, June, July, 5 months. That should be all right. It's in a can. It's a Pilsner. It's not. It should be a problem.
I think it should be good for another month or so.
Yeah, I wouldn't go past
Easily.
that.
Yeah.
We're probably at the end of it, but
Yeah.
you got a good deal at Elio's Wine Warehouse, so why complain?
Yeah, he's selling these for $20 a case. So this beer usually goes for about $10 a six pack, so it's about half price.
I mean, yeah, beer is better fresh, okay? But people can be a little too persnickety about it.
Correct.
Now, I'll give you an extreme example. Beers like Budweiser or Bud Light, they're kind of ordinary out of the bottle or can. But if you go to the brewery and you drink one fresh, like the lady let me drink some Bud Light out of the finishing tank, never pasteurized, it's literally like it's like a different beer.
Right.
I mean, it's like you're drinking a different beer. So, pasteurization, they'll tell you at the brewery on the tour, pasteurization ruins the beer. But they said we have to do it or the beer will rot, and we can't sell rotten beer. So, it's a trade-off. And they're not going to bottle condition Budweiser, because who's going to drink Budweiser with clumps of yeast in the bottle? Nobody.
So this is the second one that we're doing today. Again, it says empty chairs, just like the last one. But it's got that scenic background. It's almost like you're somewhere just relaxing, hanging out.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives that,
area.
right, kind of like an area where they flooded and made a big pond or something out of it. So this says it's from North Carolina. So this is from their North Carolina plant.
I think most places east of the Mississippi are getting east of the Mississippi River getting the North Carolina ones. Go west of the river, you're probably getting.
Yeah, New Orleans is actually west.
Well,
Mississippi.
part of New Orleans is west of the river, Algiers. The rest of the city is east of the river. And I've noticed that you'll get different beers if you go to Algiers on the West Bank, but that's another story. I had this beer before and I really liked it. I did not like their Nooner IPA. I thought it was thin and unpleasant generally. This one, I was very pleased.
Well,
So this is a revisit, people.
Yes, I looked on their website, and the whole premise of naming this beer Nooner was so it could be a drinkable, as they put a session beer, where you can drink it all day, or you can just have a couple, and you go about your business.
You're at work, you come home, eat a ham sandwich, some Cheetos, and drink some Nooner. You go back to work, and you don't get in trouble.
Something along those lines. I don't know if that's exactly what they're looking for, but
Or you come home and then your wife or girlfriend gives you a little kiss at noon, and you go back to work, say I want to get a little kiss, whatever, So at
this
noon,
one's very similar to
Getting
what
a
we
kiss?
just had
I'm not against
in
kisses.
this southern draw. Very similar. I'm still getting that.
It's breadier though.
Oh, right.
It has the lemon component, but it has more of a bread crust presentation.
Right. It's a little bigger, I would say, in the body. Very delicious.
It is heavier body, but that's a relative thing because it's not a heavy body beer by any stretch. It's crisp in the finish and it's yeastier.
It is yeastier, and taste is a different yeast in this.
It has a different yeast.
Picking up last night
Kind of buttery on the yeast.
what I was smelling. You call it buttery. I call it banana. It
Man,
reminds
I
me
get
of a
banana.
that's what Coors Banquet always says. If you get on the Coors Banquet website, it says it has banana notes. And other people say, yeah, it does.
but not like a
Hold on.
banana. You ever?
almost like that banana flavoring or something.
No. You know what a banana, a banana magnolia is? It's a shrub. It grows ornamentally here quite a bit. And I always describe the smell to him that I get off of that when it flowers, that particular shrub. It has that.
I'm smelling a very, very condensed
It's very similar to
butter.
what you'd smell
what
in a
I'm
Belgian,
smelling.
that yeast that you get. It's not that strong, but there's a little bit of it there. I smelled it
With
more
a
last night
hoppiness.
when I tasted it.
So
I
you
was
said-
having a bigger glass.
Banana magnolia.
Yeah, they call it a banana shrub.
It's faint, but you're right. There is some of that, but not that I've actually ever smelled that shrub. But
This is good stuff.
I love this beer. I'm telling you, Sierra Nevada. People rag on them now. They say, "Well, they're big." Okay, well, fine, but they make a lot of good, relatively inexpensive beers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're already an established what I call craft brewer. Before it was cliche to call all these independents craft.
They went in business in 1979. They didn't just start last week.
Hey, if it wasn't Sierra Nevada when we were in high school introducing the pale ale to us, we wouldn't even know what good beer was. That's as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
I had a bad experience in high school drinking Miller Lite, thinking that represented beer, so I didn't drink beer for 10 years.
Mm.
It's the truth, people. If I had drank Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, the beer hobby would have started in 86, not 96. But, oh well, I missed 10 years, oh well. I drank Coca-Cola and RC Cola for 10 years. Oh,
That means
maybe
you
that's why I
missed
felt that all the
Zima.
time. No, the Zima. No, I drank some of that Zima. Let's get off of Zima. I don't want to talk about Zima.
Unless it's making a comeback, that's all.
I get flashbacks off Zima. Bad flashbacks. It's another A. I'm sorry.
Yes, I give it a solid A.
A. I like it more than the Southern Drawl. That could cause some conflict between us, but
No, not at all. To each their own.
that's what I feel about it. I will show you this real fast before we cut the video off. What do you say?
An A plus.
Wow! A
Only
plus.
because
Because you're digging the body a little bit more.
right.
And you're-
It's
you're
a little
detecting-
heavier. Yeah.
You're detecting what could be a Belgian yeast strain.
It's right. I'm getting
Okay.
that and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Hey. Here's
All right.
300 beers to try before you die, and I've been checking it off. And there's so many I cannot get. Let me just open up at random. Alaskan Amber and Full Sail Amber. Well, I've had the Full Sail Amber.
I have
Amber.
too.
That's a jewel. Alaska. Oh wait, I did have Alaska Amber. Never mind. I've had them both. It's sad though because a lot of the craft beers have pushed these off the shelf. These are a lot of traditional English and German beers.
Just traditional, really good beers.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm
Like,
thinking what's going on now. A lot of people are getting upset about this private entity who's dubbed named a craft beer sold off to this big company. And I think what's happening is that they're kind of reeling those back in and are using those beer companies to make new beers under the mother name. Heineken did that. Heineken just recently did that. They're releasing Heineken with a wild strain yeast.
oh, right, I've been hearing about that
Right.
for a couple of years now. What do they call it? The Project 4 or something? It's some yeast
It's
from
out.
Brazil or something from Patagonia.
It's out, yeah. And what they're doing is they're taking the principles and they're taking the methods that the smaller companies are using. The smaller companies gambling, thinking, okay, well if you go with this yeast strain, which creates a sour or tart, then it escalates the price, and I think that's what they're doing. They're thinking, oh well, we'll just take this other yeast strain, throw it out there, and then we can charge $3 or $4 more 12-pack.
Well, are you going to try that Heineken if you see it?
Oh, absolutely, I'll try it.
Well, you know,
I'll go to a place where I can get a single.
yeah. Well, I'll say this real fast. You know, Heineken's been doing kind of like craft style beers for like 30 years because back in the 80s they came out with that Brazilian beer from the Amazon River. They call it it's a black beer and a gold. Zingu Gold and Zingu Black. You ever seen that at like Dornax? Zingu. Xingu, Zingu. People say, oh, that's a craft beer. I say, well, if you research it, it's actually started by Heineken. Really good stuff. And so Heineken is kind of a company that was doing craft beer back when macros didn't really want to do craft beer. So anyway, all right, thanks for watching this video production. Another excellent beer.
Touche.
Mm-hmm.